Hi everyone! Welcome to our day 2 of 5 days to better reports with Canva. Now for day 2, we'll be focusing in using tables, charts, and graphs in Canva. For today, we'll be learning how to use or where to find the Canva sheet, how to use Canva sheet, how to generate tables, magic chart, and import data sheet. So we are learning everything in Canva. We're not going outside. Di ba pag gumagawa tayo ng report, ang dami nating app na ginagamit. But here, for this Canva tutorial natin, sa paggawa ng report, everything will be done in Canva lang. So let's go ahead dun sa previous design natin from yesterday. So yesterday, this is our workspace. So nakagawa na tayo ng front page. So may recap lang natin, no? So for our first day, sa mga hindi nakanood or hindi naka-attend, yung first day natin is about structure or layout of the report. So this one, hindi natin siya na-tackle yesterday kasi sobrang daming topic for yesterday kasi sobrang yung layout is the foundation of the report. So when we are making a layout, ang dami nating dinidiscuss, ang kailangan nating i-discuss dun. So hindi ko napakita lahat ng layout because sobrang sobrang tagal nun para ipakita isa-isa. But I have shown you on my previous on that video na this is the report sample for this case study na ginawa ko. So you can see the layout in here. So just a little recap on how we structure and how we lay out our report. So when we're making a layout, I said there in the previous video that we can use the whiteboard to put your vision, like this is your mood board, this is your vision board to lay out anything that you want to put in the report. For example, this is just your visualization, mga ganyan. This is just a draft. So whiteboard can be your widest draft in making a layout for your reports for visualization. Then you can label this one is a picture, this one is a body paragraph or something like that, a text, a body text. So you can use whiteboard so you can see a layout. Oh, it's good, or this is not good, or maybe this one is a body text, this one is a subheading, or probably a heading. So you can lay out and you can see what will be the final output of your layout before designing them, before editing them on this one. So you have to lay out from the page 1, page 2, page 3 up to the last one. And also you lay out saan yung data mo, nasa taas ba, nasa baba, nasa gilid. Pwede mo kasi siyang ganito, o pwede mo siyang nandito, depende on your purpose, 'di ba? Depende on how you want your report be seen and understood by your boss or by your reader. So with this one, mas maikling pasada lang sa layout. So, with this one sa page 1, no, meron tayong hero image, yung pinaka-main image, who conveys and shorten the topic, 'di ba? Una nila makikita yung image. Pag nakita nila yung image, masasabi kaagad nila na, okay, this is vibrant, this is about probably a young people, a Filipino topic, something like that. And then they will read na it's economic stability and the postponement of marriage among the younger generation in the Philippines. So by just heading or just seeing the picture, they will understand what's the report about or what's the topic about inside the preceding pages. 'Di ba? It will save you, parang ito na yung pinaka-summary mo, parang parang gano'n. But yes, in an introduction, you can be a little um, playful. How do you want to place your images? So for me, just for the example, I want it to be basic and simple. So I just copy the first style for the hero images and just different picture. But this, you have to be intentional. I mentioned that you have to be intentional in whatever image, elements, pictures, oh yeah, designs, graphic designs that you will put in the report or any designs. They should be intentional. So this one, since I have the introduction, I have the parang yung summary what we are trying to tackle inside this report. Of course, there is a Philippine flag. There is a couple. Actually, this picture is about tinikling. This is not about the couple or anything, but it shows a girl and a boy, young generation, and it depends on you. How do you want to represent them? It's you are not limited on what's just the picture. You can change the layout of the picture or the message of the picture depending how you want it to. So this one we're able to achieve the representation of a young woman, young gentleman in the Philippines, and with this vibrant color that we're trying to achieve. So this achieves our goal, my intention for this report. So that's how you should think and how you should tackle your design journey when making any report or any design that you want to do in the future. They should always be intentional and always have a message. Kahit nasa part pa yan, nasa taas, nasa baba, nasa gitna, they should be intentional. Okay, so that's what the layout. So just put a heading. Remember, you always have a heading, a body. If you want this one, it's just you're trying to give them where to land your eyes first. I want your eyes to land here in the introduction or at the top, and then next I want you to read the second the subheading. So that's how you lay out them to read. It depends on it depends on how you lay out them, structure your report. So here there's just additional same picture so you can change it. So wala na ibang picture pero pwede naman baguhin yan. But yeah, this is the objectives. So for the objectives, you want it to be readable. So you put a bullet. If there is multiple objectives or purpose for this, or you want to discuss in this report, you put a bullet because we don't want them to read the long paragraph. We want them to be shortened and bulletproof, easy to read and easy to recognize. Okay, so next is the methodology, is the same thing. So this one, since we don't have an actual picture of the methods, but I just put the what's discussed here, the logo of the business for anything lang. But yeah, if in case you will put a logo, you can either check the brand here in the apps. Meron tayong logo, official logo ng mga company na you can put a logo in a highest quality. So for example, sa mga social media, meron tayo ditong Apple, marami you can search, kunyari Google, merong Google, so you can just get their logo here. Merong yung word mark, merong yung icon lang, yung ayan. So meron dito yung image ng brand sheet, so they can just copy it here. So it's in high quality, diba? So that's from the Canva apps. Search brand fetch. So syempre yung mga ganito, for example, yung wala dito, kaya lagyan natin PSA. Kunyari wala yung PSA. So you can just screenshot sa page. Kunyari ito gawin natin. Pakita natin. Hindi ko mapapakita ata. But anyway, screenshot mo lang from their official page and then i-copy mo dito, then remove background. Sa akin, i-remove background ko to. Ito yung original niya. Let's see. Ayun yung original niya. Naka-screenshot lang siya from the page and then i-remove background ko. Then, ayan. Ito yung original. Ayun yung original niya. Then, i-remove background natin siya. So, hindi na siya napakita. Pero anyway, so ayan. So, ganun lang. And then, now let's move with the chart. So, with the chart, okay, yan. So, since ang focus natin today is building, creating charts, tables, and how to generate those. So, going back to our draft. So, for example, with your draft, it's either nandito siya sa draft mo, sa kunyari sa Word document mo, or gagawa ka pa lang fresh. So, we can either do both. So, sa akin kasi meron na ako naka-ready, pero nasa Canva na siya. So, I just want to show you lang how. So, for example, dito sa workspace natin, when you are in an editor, you can go to the elements, and from the elements, you can scroll down. Meron ditong tables, meron ditong sheets, and meron ditong charts. So first, let's try the tables. Kunyari, you wanted to do scratch or yeah, from inside the Canva, wala ka pang data. Or kung may data ka man pero gusto mo nang gawin sa Canva, kunyari ka-copy mo lang to, kunyari sarili na lang, kunyari sample 1, sample 2, sample 3. Yan. So, of course, you can customize them. So, pinili ko lang naman to dito. So, you can either customize them, palakihan mo siya, paliitin mo siya. Oh, wait lang. At para makuha mo yung lahat, you can ganyan. Or pwede yung control dito, control shift, then to the last cell. Then, pwede mo naman siyang i-move. So, you can remove, ganyan din, i-customize mo siya depending how you want it. And then for the font, you can increase the size, you can change the color, ganyan, pwede bold. For the inside of the cell, you can change it, you can put a color, ganyan. Dito yan, same how you edit a design. So, syempre hindi maganda yung color natin, palette, ganyan. So, yan, kung gusto mong baguhin yung color ng boxes, pwede din. Pwede mo ding palitan yung, yung border mo, walang border, wala. Or papalitan mo yung color ng border mo. You can go with pink. If you want it, baguhin yung border weight, you can go with here. Yan. Tapos dito din, you can change the table spacing. Kung gusto mo may space, yung space ng cell, pwede din dito. O pwede rin dito. Ayan, pwede naman siya dyan. You can do it manually and very customizable siya. Ganyan. Diba? Sobrang pwede mo siya magalaw. You're free to do anything you want in here. Same as what you do sa traditional sheet. But this one is, it can be this can be desirable pa kasi maganda sa mata, 'di ba? So, that's one. You can put your data in there, 100. Let's just copy it here. Kunyari ito 110, 100. So, yeah, you can just change the size of the font kung masyadong maliit, 'di ba? Ganyan. So, ano na, meron ka ng tables dito sa report mo. But if you wanted to if you, for example, that's the Scratch, but if you want to use AI, a Canva AI, merong, ito din pala, hindi ko napakita, pwede ka mag-add ng column dito sa taas, then sa baba naman, sa gilid, pag gusto mag-add ng row, ayan, ganyan. Just, meron lang lalabas dyan na plus sign. So, yan. Nabura ko lahat. Ito lang. Nabubura ko lahat. Okay. Then delete rows in. So for other option naman, so other setting, you can just click these three dots or you can hold your tawag dito, yung mouse mo, right mouse mo. Then you can see other settings dyan sa table. You can either add column, size rows equally, merge cells, ganyan, delete. Then, the one I'm saying isa pa is, for us to generate a table, kunyari wala ka pang, kailangan mo purely from AI, you need a help from AI or from, yun nga, from AI. You just want to do some sample or a data na mas mabilis na si AI na mag-help sa'yo. First thing is gagawin natin ay i-convert yung table to sheet. And now, pagka-click mo niyan, naka-already na 'to na nasa sheet na siya. So, from that, meron ka ng parang canvas sheet. But also from outside, you can you can open canvas sheet from the home page. From the home page, andito lang siya, ayan o, canvas sheet. Yung sheet, ganito yung same layout. Ganyan lang din siya. You can put your details in there. Sample 1, as same sheet, ganyan. Ayan, so may formula, may actions. Ayan, so dito yung sinasabi natin, let's go back dito sa workspace. So now this is, tanggalin lang natin 'to. This is, a sheet na, a converted sheet. So when a table is already converted sa sheet, puwede kang mag-generate. Click the actions, ta's generate a table. So dito you can ask Canva AI to help you or create a table or generate you a table. So for example, with this one, create a table showing data. Oh, basta anything that you want dito for men, women, survey result from 2010 to 2020, delay reasons for delaying marriage. So, binigyan mo siya ng anong mga kailangan makita sa data, merong identifiers which is the men and women, anong date, I mean year, so 2010, 2020, 26, and anong reason, or sa anong data niyo makukuha from the survey results. So, let's see what Canva will do with this one. So, yan. Tada! So, it is generating a table na. Meron ng from 2010 to 2026. Ayan. So, this one is can be, meron naman dito na, sabi nga dito, AI can make mistakes. Please check for accuracy. So, you can either use this one for the sample and then do your own assignment, do on your part to cross-check, to check if this provided data is correct. Diba? Pero this one is just for the sample lang naman. Pero those are helpful if you wanted, oh, sana yun nawala? Ano pang ginawa ko? Ay, ito pala. So, yan, na-convert na siya, 'di ba? Kumuha tayo ng data, nagpa-generate tayo ng data, and it transform here. So, syempre, gagawin lang natin siyang into readable data. Yan, para makita natin. So, yeah, you can customize everything in there. So, para kung gusto mo siyang ayusin, depende sa gusto mo. Ay, bakla. Itong pagitan natin. Natin siyang white. Then, the text, gagawin natin black. Yan. So, syempre, hindi sila pare-parehas ng font. So, change lang natin. Click the first cell and then the last cell. Control Shift. Then, 30. Oh no, masyado malaki yung 30. 20. Tapos, yan. Tapos yung siyempre hindi parehas yung border. So, change natin yung border kasi naka-black and pink yung border. Gawin natin black lang yung border. Tapos yung width, hindi rin pantay yung width. Ano ba pinagagawa natin? Ba't hindi naging pantay yung mga width? Ayan, lagyan lang natin to ng width. Oh, no ba? Nawala na siya. Ayan. Tapos, click the width, mga 2. Puwede na yung 2. Yan. So, dahil iba hindi rin pantay, yan pa isa tayo kasi hindi natin nilalagay. Ayan po natin yung gitna, ganyan, or gilid. So, yan. Meron ka ng generated, hindi ka na nag-search, nag-type ka lang, nanghihingi ka lang ng help kay Canva AI, and then it gives you the data. So, from there, ayan, meron ka ng data, meron ka ng table na rin, na-present na rin sa'yo yung table na yan. So, ano pang next? Ayun, ang next natin is the chart. So, since this one is okay, 'di ba? Okay naman, pwede mo din lagyan ng mga elements para mag-upgrade pa yung design niya or use your palette, I mean, your brand kit. Kung meron kayong brand kit sa Canva like this one, I have a brand kit for different clients I have. So, this one is a brand kit na black and yellow. So, you can apply that as well depending on your brand kit or depending on the palette that you are using inside the report. So, inside the report, we have a gradient color. So, since dito sa hindi siya pwede mag-gradient, so just pick one lang na that can speak to your yan, Puwedeng ganyan o puwedeng ganito. That can be still aligned kasi 'di ba when you're designing again they should be cohesive or, same pa din sa design mo. So, what's from the start and to the bottom. So, they should be aligned pa din. So, yeah, that's very simple in creating a chart, creating a table and generate a table inside Canva. So, now for the chart, since you have the data na, you can either also check actions and then click magic charts. So from the data you have here, the Canva will suggest the perfect charts na nandito. So yan, you can either choose this bar, the scatter, the pie one, the area, the donut, which one is best for you. So since this one you're looking for a year and the percentage, probably the line is the best one. You can also do this the bar, but probably we'll go with the line. So for example, we choose the line. You can either click this one, add to your chart, or just click ahead. So yeah, nandiyan na siya. So this is just check nag-ano lang siya. This is our main database, Canon database. Then this is our charges for the yan. Lagyan lang natin siya dito. So you can copy this main chart to anywhere para meron ka pa ring backup ng main chart mo or kung sa Canva sheets or sa sa Google Sheet or Excel sheet, yun yung mga main database mo. But parang pag gumawa ka ng from the scratch from inside the Canva, you have to keep your main database kasi dito diyan kumukuha si Magic Right. Pag nawala yung isang data diyan, for example, tanggalin natin 'tong si 2026. Pag natanggal natin si 2026, mawawala din siya dito. Ayun o, nawala din si 2026 dito. Pero kunyari babalik natin siya, bumalik siya dito. Ayan. 26, career focus, dedication. Oh, hindi ito yung gusto ko. But let's say, I want I want to see something with a year. Pero kung kunyari, ayan, meron ka naman ng nagawa, pero pwede mo siyang i-edit naman. Na meron ka ng nagawang chart, pwede mo siyang i-edit. So from the edit, you can change na customize mo yung title, yung subtitle, yung y-axis, yung x-axis, ito yung pwede mo silang lagyan ng mga title, kunyari y-axis, the x-axis is the reasons, tapos the y-axis is the age. Age ba yan? Oh, age. Ayan. So, nakalagay age and then reasons. Or, if gusto mo date yung nandito, hindi siya napakita na date. Ayan, nawala na naman siya. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I was saying, so. Ayan o, nagawa ko na siya oh. Na-explain ko na siya. Nagawa na ako ng sample ulit. Balik na naman tayo dito. Anyway, so yes, going back din sa last discussion ko dun sa recording na hindi nyo mahalata na-frustrate ako sa pangalawang video. Anyway, so since the last video ko is I was discussing that we want to see the year here. So previously, wala pang, ang previously ang nakalagay dito is um, reasons. But we wanted to see the year. So, binago natin siya. So, from there, di ba, we can customize. You can put the title in here, men and women, then the reasons for ganyan. Or percentage pala. Percentage over here. Okay, kaneme. Something like that. You just put the title. So this is just for the title of the date of the chart. But in here sa chart setup, you can see ano yung pwede mong ilagay. So meron dito yung reasons, dito yung kanina reasons. Ayan, kunyari 40%. Ito yung pinakatamang ano dito. For this data, reasons is the best chart for this one kasi it says here for the 30% of men says clear focus and 25% of women says the clear focus, but medyo kulang siya kasi we wanted to see how many of them says clear focus in this year. So medyo kailangan lang natin siyang ilagay somewhere din. Pero ito, kailangan natin siyang i-edit. Yan. So dito, pwede mo siyang i-edit dyan. Um, yan, kailangan lang natin siyang i-customize so it can fit on whatever we need to see on the data. So, but yeah, you can see here in the chart setup, in the x-axis, what label you want to show. You want it in the reason or the year. So, if not, if hindi kaya yung dalawa or yung dalawang, lagyan natin. Actually, pwede. Wait lang, hindi ata. Uh, no. Year. Lagyan natin yung hindi kaya ipakita eh. Pero yeah, kung hindi kaya ipakita, kasi 'di ba, ito is ipiprint natin. So hindi or kaya i-discuss. So it's either pag ganito kasi, tanggalin lang natin 'to. Yan. Pag ganyan kasi 'di ba, alam mo yung percentage, pero yung kulang yung either i-discuss mo lang ganyan. Pero kung kunyari ipapabasa mo, tatanungin nila ano yung ano 'to? Ano 'tong percent ng 2010? Siyempre, the answer here is kulang yung ano yung percentage is the reason. Reason who answer 25% for the year 2010 or anong pinaka-main answer or main reason for the 2010, which is the career focus. 'Di ba? Yun yung pinaka-ano, kulang yung reason. So, in that case, you can create another chart. This is just for if this one is a report na ipapabasa mo or babasahin. Pero kung i-discuss mo naman, i-present mo, you can say it yourself naman na, 'di ba? Pero kung kunyari ipapabasa mo, you can create another chart which is ganito yung ginawa natin. Ang ginawa ko lang dito from that is going back here, 'di ba, gumawa tayo ng magic chart, click the action. Sa magic chart, you can view a list as a suggested chart, or you can pick whatever you want, diba? You can pick from the chart itself and pick your own chart naman. Pero from the magic chart, he suggested this and that's what I use dito. Yan. Clinic ko yan and it gives the data na meron tayo dito sa table, sa sheets na yan, and nag-produce siya ng eto. So, ito yun. Same lang yun. Pinalitan ko lang. Okay? So, dito, in this chart, it best describe how many percentage of men and women answer for the career, for the reason of delaying marriage. Mostly, the color, diba? Color ng women is light brown and then color ng men is medyo maroon. So the women mostly answered in future, that's why they delay. And but men answer most is financial stability. So nakita natin dito yung pinaka most and least reasons why they delay the the marriage. And dito naman is the year over time from 2010 to 2026. So ayan. Okay, so ganun na ano ng data. And another thing that I discuss is, for example, since kanina kasi ang ginawa natin dito is we have created the sheets inside the Canva. And what if you have already the data but not in Canva? You can you can do that as well by, let's go outside here. Kung gusto mo yung data mo, magsasuggest si Canva ng charts or gagawan ka ng chart, you can click start with data. So, let's dito lang sa may sa elements. Then, from the elements, and click down, scroll down lang, tapos charts, then start with the data. It will have an app sa Google Sheets. Kung Google Sheets, dapat connected yung Canva account mo sa Google Sheets. And then, if not, you can also upload and it will give you the data. For example, ito, we upload the data na Excel and then Canva will generate a chart based on the data we have on that file. So ito yung mga suggested. You can click in there, then meron siya ngayon, gross sales, net sales. Ito yung sa galing sa file na in-upload natin. Okay, so nag-generate siya. Pwede mo din siyang i-edit. Or pwede ka din mamili kung gusto mo palitan mo yung bar, yung chart, you can click here at the top. Scroll down, merong stack bar. You can also row chart. Yan, pie chart. Diba? So, nandyan, you can depende sa anything that you want, diba? Or, if you just want to, you just want to use or upload your Google Sheet or spreadsheet to Canva, to Canva Sheets para hindi ka na magma-manual input sa Canva Sheets kasi 'di ba pwede tayong gumamit ng Canva Sheets. Let's go outside. From here, makita nyo dito from the home page there is a sheet here. So you can click the sheet there and then you can manually input the data. And yan, nandyan na. It's just the same work as how the Excel and the Google Sheet works. Pero syempre, medyo ongoing pa siya yung mga updates and improvements, but it serves the purpose naman kung anong ginagawa natin sa Sheet 10. So, ayan. Pero kung kunyari mag-upload ka ng data mo into Canva Sheet, so just click import data. Then yan, same thing, upload using your app, Google Sheets kas dito. Then automatically it will put in the ano naman in the Canva sheet. So for example, this one, yan. So it's ina-upload na. So mapupunta yan sa Canva folder mo or Canva upload files mo. So click that and pili ka dyan, replace current page na lang. Since wala naman ako nakalagay. So yan. Ayan yung, andyan na yung data natin. Nasa Canva sheets na siya. So from there, you can create a chart ulit or ganyan. So, di ba? Andyan na sa Canva sheets na lahat. Magdi-design ka na lang, di ba? And also, I hope hindi ko nakalimutan. Ano yun? Nakalimutan ko na agad. Ayun. Okay, naalala ko na. So, let's go back here. So, kung kunyari dito is you are creating a sheet or kung mayroon ka ng sheet, dito tayo, pwede kang mamili naman ng template. We do have a template naman dito. Diba? Dito na tayo sa may sheet. Punta ka sa elements and then dito saan na yun? Not here na lang. Dito na lang inside the ano natin sa report. Kunyari dito inside our report, you can click the elements and then scroll down to sheets. Ayan, meron mga template. Ayan. Dito yung budget template mo for, ayan, ganyan. Pwede mo silang i-customize depending on how you want it or ganyan. Meron din ditong mga social media planner, mga ganyan, checklist. Ito. So natin, ito yung mga pwede mo i-customize, may mga drop-down list. Ayan. So you can also do that. That's also possible in Canva. You can do the status, the date, the owner, the notes, diba? So this works with the social media manager na pwede mo ilagay dito din yung mga project management nyo inside the Canva or if you want to include that in the report, that's also good, diba? Then, yan, you can just add the elements. Yun lang yung maganda kasi you can add elements. Kunyari, gusto ko dito yung pin. Pipin ko lang kunyari yan. 'Di ba? You can saan na yung pin? Nawala na. Hindi siya na-upload. So, you can go creative in creating your reports inside Canva. Kasi you don't have to go to Pinterest or to Google to search for pictures. to search for the elements. Kasi nandito na, 'di ba? I-de-design mo na lang. Nasa gilid mo lang. 'Di ba? Kunyari ganyan, gaganyan mo lang, upak, 'di ba, meron ka ng report. Pero anyway, so 'yan. So that's just how simple we do build a chart, graphs, tables inside Canva reports. Then for tomorrow, we have another topic, and that is to put or the yeah, think for color, fonts, and design harmony. So now since meron ka ng table, meron ka ng charts, you know how to do it na. Now we bring in the colors, the fonts, and the design so we can make them look like this, like a final product, diba? So yan. So yeah, thank you for today and we'll see you tomorrow.